Welcome to the 2021 Carousell Property Awards, where we honor the country's most notable and pioneering real estate developers as well as their noteworthy developments. I am Gauthier, your host. Now, today we put the spotlight on Camellia. Camellia is celebrating its 45 years in the real estate industry and remains to be one of the country's largest real estate brands. Camellia has built a multitude of homes, vertical villages, and communities for hardworking Filipinos and their families. At the 2021 Carousell Property Awards, Camellia is the bearer of the Best Developer Mid-Market Segment Housing and Condominium Award. We are honored to be sitting down today with one of the company's senior leaders who's been at the helm of Camellia for over 28 years. She has handled operations and finance and is currently the division head for Mega Manila and South Luzon. We are honored to be here at their headquarters in Dasmariñas, Cavite. And with me is Miss Maria Teresa Tumbaga, South Luzon Division Head at Camellia. Hi, Miss Tere. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you so much for taking your time and being with us today. What's the story behind the name Camellia and how did it start?
Okay, Camella started in August in 1977. Basically, it started with a gravel and sand business where our chairman started that business in that year. Then later on, he managed to start also the construction business, bought a land within the area and started construction a house and offering to those who are interested buyers in the area. And from that dreams, Camellia mission started. And it already evolved from just be a housing developer. Then we started a bigger community and so on and so forth.
Incredible. So a family business.
Yes, that's correct.
Camellia has been in the real estate industry for 45 years. What do you think is the reason behind Camellia's longevity?
We believe that the reason for Camellia's longevity is because of the 5 pillars. And with these 5 pillars, we were being guided even in our day-to-day activities, the way we develop, the way we build. We were being guided by this aspiration. And one of them, of course, is the dream communities. When we started our development, it's usually at theme communities. What we want to offer to our home buyers is not just the 4 walls of their home, but it's also extended to the community. So we want them to enjoy the neighborhood. In terms of the development, we make sure that convenience and accessibility is one of the consideration as well. Though we want them to enjoy the serenity, the security of the place, but at the same time, whatever the cities can offer, we want them also to enjoy it. That's the reason we really want to consider the accessibility. And in terms of the security and safety, probably this is the most important thing that we consider. Because in the past, if you heard about the top reason why homeowners is buying a property, security, safety, and security is one of the main consideration. That is the reason when we're doing our planning in our subdivision, we may ensure that a well-gated, a well-fenced subdivision is being offered to them. When you're talking of a wise investment, in Camellia, we made sure that your investment grows over years. So I think a lot of our home buyers now are enjoying the property appreciation. And lastly, of course, the value for money. We want our home buyers enjoy and whatever the expectations that they have when they entering the Camellia communities, they were able to get it. And of course, the trust that given to us by our home buyers and stakeholders. Over the years, for 45 years, still Camellia is one of the most preferred brand. If you look at in the regions, basically a lot of OFWs are really want to have a piece of land inside of Camellia, and really very proud of it. And as our chairman and our founder, Senator Manny Villar, his vision is really to offer or to make sure that every Filipino family can enjoy Camellia in their areas.
After everything you've just said, I understand why Camellia has been around for 45 years. Wow. Now you mentioned safety, investment, but what do you think is the most significant contribution of Camellia to the local industry and to Filipinos?
Of course, when we started development, a subdivision in any areas, it's already a mark of progress. It's a sign of progress when you start the development in the area. Of course, we created jobs for our locals. And probably since we're already developing the areas, a lot of roads are also be improved, and even commercial establishments are already there, and even the transport hubs. So it really offer a lot of possibilities when we started the development in Camella.
Let's talk about expansion. What was the idea behind Camellia's expansion in suburban areas around the country's key metros and provinces?
If you look at Camellia as a developer, basically, if you compare that with the other developer, we reach a lot of provinces and key cities and municipalities as well. The reason behind that, because we want to give our home buyers the option in owning a property in their areas. We know for a fact that especially our OFWs, when they started a home, they still want to be in their areas, right?
Yes, of course.
It's like they want,
It's where their home originally was.
Yes, that's correct. So that's the reason we really want to them to enjoy Camellia in their area. That's the reason why we're expanding in those areas as well. And aside from the location, we also be giving them a lot of options in terms of houses, from the cut, from the prices. So we're really giving them the opportunity to own a Camellia in their area. And considering that in Metro Manila now, it's already a little bit congested. Especially during the pandemic, I think a lot of people also be experience the congestion in Metro Manila. So that's the reason the development already pushed outside. And when you say outside, they can also create a new CBDs. And Camellia is there in terms of the development. So we're ready to provide the homes that those property seeker is looking at.
Yes. So you mentioned that Camellia offers different options and really expand to various areas.
Yeah.
How do you ensure full satisfaction for Filipino families who wish to invest and own their dream homes?
When you're talking of investment, it really boils down on location. So when you start, the way we look at it, location equals to good investment. So basically, when we started our development, the main consideration is where to put our subdivision is strategically located in an areas where it is nearby, like universities, schools, hospitals. So those are the considerations to be looking at. Though right now, since we started already the development of our commercial areas, because we have also the capabilities to develop commercial areas, it also increased already the value of those properties. So if you move around already in the regions, you will be looking at a lot of commercial development besides or in front of our subdivision. By doing that, of course, you will be the property automatically increase. So we ensure already that Camellia homeowners enjoys the appreciation of their properties.
Well, with that, what can we look forward to from Camellia this year?
Okay, aside from the expansions in the areas, like in North Luzon, we'll be opening 2 more subdivision, one in Nueva Ecija and one in Santiago City. In the south, of course, we have one in Governor's Drive in Cavite. We have also in Quezon. We have also in San Juan. And down Mindanao, we have 2. We have one in Zamboanga, and we have also one in General Santos. And to mention also, we started also the development of our vertical mid-rise development in Camellia. So we have also in Palawan, we have in Lipa, and of course we have 2 more in Davao. So basically, name the area and Camellia is there.
I love it.
Yes.
Camellia offers so many different options in different locations. How did the pandemic, though, affect your companies? And what measures have you adopted to meet the demands in the new normal?
When the pandemic starts in March, right? March in 2020. Okay. Everybody is, I think nobody is ready for that.
Nobody.
Yes. And a lot of the companies also, if not, most of us also be affected by the pandemic. But basically, the first, if not mistaken, for 2 to 3 months, we were able to adjust. The company look at how do we adapt to these changes, because with this pandemic, we're not be expecting anymore the normal to be back as well. So there will be a new normal already. So we started looking at how do we turn around the way we do things. So that's the reason we did a lot of changes also in the organization, in the way we're handling our clients, in the way we offer our product. So basically, that's what the company is doing. And with those changes as well, we were able to adapt, or we were able to be adjusted again to what is new normal.
So you're speaking about different adjustments. So I'm sure you also have been anticipating the future given what's happened with the pandemic. What do you think are the challenges the industry will face in the next 5 years? And how will Camellia position itself to respond to these challenges?
As mentioned earlier, Camellia also venturing already to a vertical development. And right now we have already about 7 areas, and we'll be launching more to cover the needs of our home buyers if they are interested to invest in vertical development. Because in the past, especially the OFWs are already more comfortable staying in a condominium. So we want them also, when they're coming back in their areas, we want them also to enjoy kind of experience what they experience outside the country. We want them also to experience here in Camellia. So we continue expanding in our vertical development. And also we want also to tap again the international market, especially the OFW still be our the main driver in terms of those who are really buying the Camellia houses. So we want to tap again. Though right now we have existing marketing offices outside, like Middle East, we have also in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but there's still a lot of countries where people is working. So we want to open again additional offices there. We will be launching also, although this is not part, although Camella is part of it, but we'll also be launching the Vista Estates. So the Vista Estate is the master plan development of the Vista land. So we level up the way the master planning development is doing right now. So we integrated all the development. We have of course the residential part. We have the commercial part. We have also the retail and universities, hospitals. So all the things that a home buyers needed is already within that development. So that's what probably we'll be launching today. Actually, we have already, yes, we have already in the papers. So we have about 31 in our portfolio. So as we go along, we will be announcing each of those Vista Estates.
Okay, congratulations on today and future projects as well.
Yes.
And especially congratulations on winning again the Best Developer Mid-Market Segment Housing and Condominium Award. So any message to Carousell Property Awards?
Okay. We're really very grateful for this organization like Carousell, because you really appreciate the effort of the developers like us, and it really inspires us to do more, or to level up in terms of our services and products. And we're really You've given us a avenue to reach a wider audience in terms of those really looking for a property, whether it's for personal needs for investment, and with a good platform that you are offering to us, we're looking forward to have a more buyers that will inquire in Camellia. And of course, with our 45 years in the industry, we are very glad that you're part of it, and we're really looking forward to be in partner with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Maria Teresa Tumbaga, for your time, and we've learned so much today.
Thank you.
Now, we also look forward to witnessing more groundbreaking developments from Camellia this year. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
To know more about Camellia and their leading developments, visit carousel.com/property. Find every kind of home for every kind of buyer on Carousel. I am Gauthier, your host for Carousell Property Awards.